Hello, hello, good morning. It is Friday Groove Day and time for coffee chat. I hope everyone is doing well this morning, this beautiful Friday morning, and I'm so happy it's time for the weekend. So, for those of you that did not catch it, this past Wednesday, on Wellness Wednesday, I decided to bring to you live mini readings. I will be doing that once a month on Wellness Wednesday, and I will have a different reader join me to bring you messages. So I will get that word out ahead of time so you can be prepared to come with any questions that you may have. And it should be a lot of fun. I just kind of want to mix things up a little bit and have some fun. So I thought that would be great. This past Wednesday, I had EQ on. She's an amazing reader, good friend of mine. So be sure you check that out. And she and I have actually been talking about starting another YouTube channel that we will just do readings on that channel. So listen out for that. I'm thinking maybe possibly June. We'll see. We'll see when that comes, but I will make an announcement about that when that happens. So check that out. Don't forget to subscribe and like and set your alarm for those alerts of when I'll be on. And yeah, it should be a lot of fun. Hey, good morning, Sharon. Good morning, Jay. I hope you are all doing well. And what else do I want to share with you? These next couple of Wednesdays, I don't have any guests coming on, so I got to figure out what I will be bringing to you. But the last Wednesday of this month, I will be having a guest on. So that should be a lot of fun. And for those of you that are new to this channel, welcome. Thank you for being here. And what else I want to say? On Fridays, this is the time that I do oracle readings. This is for the collective. So no mini readings. Unfortunately, I don't have enough time to get into mini readings on Friday morning because I got to get to work. But anywho, since this is coffee chat, I have to have my coffee. So here's to you. Is it Friday yet? Yes, it is. I'm processing some, but it'll be okay. Oh, Jay. Okay, sending you some love and light, brother. I hope everything works out just fine. Okay? Blessings to you. Oh, that's really good. All right. I needed that this morning. Okay, so let's see what we have going on here. What message is coming through for you all? Yes, anytime, Jay. Okay. Oh, got quite a few cards that came out. So we have knowledge, inspiration, balance, and opportunity. Okay. Let's go with these cards here. We have meditation, there we go, stimulate, and one more. Actually, we had two pop out here. We have cleanse and creativity. Okay. So the message that's coming through here that I'm hearing is this is a time of working on something. So whatever that means for you, whether it's a project or maybe you're working hard trying to get that summer body, it's about working on something. So Well, actually, first, meditating. All right. In order for us to gain clarity, we have to kind of clear out all the muck that's going on through our head. So, meditate and cleansing. Okay, these two are going kind of hand in hand. Meditation is one form of cleansing, releasing thoughts that aren't serving you. Cleansing, again, that could be taking a walk in nature or getting outdoors, just whatever you do to help clear your head. This is that time to do that so you can get clear and focus on the project that you want to do. This is what's going to bring in that inspiration for you. Okay. Uh, just take a moment and gain the knowledge. Sit with this for a moment. Think about, what is it that I'm working on? What do I need to do to get to that next step? A lot of times when we're working on projects or we're doing things, we're always looking at the finish line, right? We were like, I want to get to that finish line, and just trust and believe you're going to get to that finish line. But what the focus should be on, what's my next step going to be? Don't think about how far it's going to take you to get there. Just take one step at a time. All right. So you need to cleanse, release, so that you can get inspired and bring into that creativity for yourself. Okay. Get yourself all stimulated. Okay. This gets the juices flowing, right? And creating balance. This is very, very important, because we can have the tendency to run ourselves into the ground. So kind of slow down a little bit, take baby steps. As long as you're taking steps, that will get you to where you want to go. And as you do that, as you begin to take those steps, things open up, opportunities happen. So that's that message there. Cleanse, release, let the creativity flow, and create that balance so that opportunity can come through. All right. That's that message. Let's see what else we get. I hope that resonates for some of you. Okay, let's see. What's next? All right, we have wellness. Whoops, too many jumping out there. Okay. Focus. Community. We get community a lot, so that's really important. Hey, Susan, you got your coffee. All right, good morning. I got mine too. Good to see you here, Susan. Thanks for tuning in here. Authenticity. Okay. I feel like I still want to stick with these. Actually, I'm being told to use something different. I love these cards, Jay. I just got a little buzz in my ear. Use the elemental. Okay. Okay. Well, those just jumped out. Let's see what we have here. We have movement, speed. We have connection. We have passion. And we have fury. Okay. Hmm. Okay. So the message I'm hearing here is all about, let me start here. Being your authentic self. Okay. A lot of times people are trying to be other people. They feel that they may not be good enough. So throw that out. We're all authentic and special and unique in our own ways. Embrace that. Embrace being who you are. Embrace your authenticity. Um, Release any fury that you're feeling, maybe feeling towards others or feeling towards yourself. Release all of that, distinguish that fire, put it out. Anger is an interesting emotion because it can serve us, all of our emotions, regardless of whether they're kind of that lower vibration or that higher vibration, they do serve a purpose. So that anger can sometimes fuel you into the right direction if you allow it to take you into that right direction. And that's where you begin to raise that vibration. So, but you don't want it to get out of control, as it's shown right here. So be mindful of that. Allow yourself to focus on yourself. As my mom used to say, don't worry about what's going on in their backyard, tend to your own yard. So focus on you, focus on being your authentic self, making connections within the community, whatever community means for you, whoever you surround you with, surrounding yourself with those that will uplift you and guide you and support you. And tapping into your passions. Okay. And also having passion for yourself, just passion for life. Really embrace that. Ooh, earthquake vibes. Yes. Yes, absolutely. But when you're taking care of yourself and minding yourself, this is the wellness that you bring for you. So you can create that movement and moving into the direction you want to go. So I love that. Full speed ahead. All right, so just stay true to who you are. That's the overall message here for this reading. Stay true to who you are. Find those that will support you and uplift you. Be passionate about life. Get out this weekend and do something that makes you feel really good. Okay? So that is that message. And let's see what else we have here. Okay, we have risk. Rest. Expectations. And look what popped right back out again, community. Okay. Sounds like you need to bring in your support team. Okay. We have transience. Oops. Okay. Okay. We have divine guidance. And we have miracles. Okay. So right now, for some of you, you may feeling yourself, I'm trying not to get my light shining on here, my ring light. Okay, here we go. We have here, some of you may be feeling a little bit in the dark, but this time will pass. You'll be moving out into the light. So embracing that the fact that you're like the last card, we got movement, full speed ahead. See how the rays are shooting out. You're moving in that direction. Embrace the light because you do have that divine guidance that is there with you. Okay, the divine guidance that's going to bring about the miracles that you want to create in your life. But in order to do that, sometimes we got to take risks. And I know that's not easy for a lot of people. But again, as I said in that first reading about those baby steps, taking little baby steps. And this is very important, managing expectations. And I know I'm very guilty of this. A lot of times I feel like things are supposed to look a certain way, go a certain way, feel a certain way, but it's not always the case. So, as I said earlier, believe in what it is that you want to bring about, that project that we talked about that you may be working on. Just know that I am going to get this done. This is going to happen. Don't worry about the how. Don't worry about what it's going to look like or feel like. Manage those expectations. We get in our heads like, oh, this is going to happen this way and that's going to happen. Well, with this divine guidance, Spirit may have a different plan of how that's going to manifest, how that's going to bring about that miracle that's going to happen for you. So allow yourself just to be open, allow it to flow, and you'll be amazed of what can come forth. And again, we got the community card here. So making sure that you're getting that support, those people around you that are going to help you and move you in the direction that you want to go. And also, very, very important, give yourself time to rest. Okay, the last reading, we got the balance. Okay, you have to create balance in your life. You don't want to overwork yourself, overdo it, and that you're feeling all kind of like getting all out of sorts. So create that balance, get the rest that you need, and let those miracles come forth. All right. Okay, got time to do one more, and then I'll do an overall card for everyone. Get another sip of my coffee. Oh, so good. Hope you all have good plans for this weekend. I didn't even realize Sunday is Mother's Day. My daughter said to me, Mom, what are we doing Sunday for your day? And I said, oh, I forgot. So, to all of you who are moms, I'm going to wish you a happy early Mother's Day. Okay. All right, we have truth. Hope. Comfort, and I'll draw one more. Wow, look at this. Literally just picked it out, and it's so funny because I have all these little cards. So community really is coming through strong this morning. So pay attention. The message is pay attention to who you are surrounding yourself with. Who is your community? Community can look so many different ways. It can be family members, if church members, spiritual group members, friends, but just make sure they're the right people that are uplifting you and not dragging you down. Okay. As I like to call them, what do I call them? Like the vampires and energy thieves. What did my friend call them? Oxygen thieves. People that like just kind of suck the life right out of you. Stay away from that. Okay, what do we want to... Okay, I'm going to go with feeling called to use these cards here. Just watched Frederick Bro's video this morning on toxic people. Same message. Yes, there are some toxic people out there. And you just really need to be careful. You get that toxic. I can't even say it. Too early in the morning. Get toxic people out of your life. It's the overall message I'm trying to say. Because it just really drains your energy. It brings you down. I always would say that if you're working on something special and you want to bring forth, like, say, a project or something along those lines, be mindful of who you share that information with, and only share with those that you know that are going to be receptive and that are going to support you and be your cheerleader. Because there's a lot of people out there that will say, oh, you're going to do that? I don't know. Well, have you thought about this? Because, I don't know about that one. And they'll have you second guessing yourself and like, oh, well, maybe I shouldn't do this or do that. Do not pay attention. Do not share that information with those people. So be very mindful of that. Hi, A lady. Welcome. Good morning. Yeah, no toxic people. Okay, so we got the unknown. Divine patience. Okay, this is fitting in with the message of boundaries. Very, very, very important. Okay. Let me I'm just going to read the little messages on the bottom of these cards here. So with the unknown, it says, I bow to the infinite intelligence of the cosmos as my next steps are revealed. Okay. And this is what I was just talking about in the previous reading of taking those baby steps. You're stepping into the unknown, right? The uncertainty. So just trusting and believing that the universe has you. The universe has you, taking those steps in the direction that you want to go, and the steps will be revealed. So that was that divine guidance that we got, right? So now we have divine patience coming in. As you're going through this process, taking those baby steps, believing, trusting in that outcome, that, you can see that finish line. Again, minding the expectations, just allowing things to flow. Don't get so concerned about the how. And the divine patience card says, my soul brings forth the right conditions and opportunities for me. The best answers and solutions are delivered at the best times. Isn't that the truth? A lady says, humans have such a variety of motivations, good and not so good, that I have learned, and it's best to pay closer attention to spiritual guidance versus human input. Well said, A lady. Let me pin that there. Well said. Hey, Mashika, good morning. This deck here, this is the Soulful Woman deck. I love this deck right here. It has very powerful messages. Let me pull back, my light's getting in the way. Very powerful messages in this. So yes, A lady, this is right with divine guidance, divine patience, and as it says, the best answers and solutions are delivered at the best times. So, but when we were just talking about toxic people and just people, in general, you want to get that community that's going to support you, that community, again, that's going to uplift you. Hey, Joe, good morning. But you have to set those boundaries. Okay, set boundaries for yourself. And this says here, my clear boundaries allow me to protect myself, nurture my intentions, and follow my true self. Okay. So one of the previous readings too, we got the authentic card. Be you, do you, Feel good about you. Don't allow people to tear you down. Set up those boundaries. Get rid of those toxic people. Don't allow them to rain on your parade, because people will. People will when you're shining your light. People are going to try to dim it. So I've said this before, and I love it. Lisa Nichols, who's a motivational speaker, she said, "I am not dimming my light. You need to put your shades on." So let that light shine. Be your authentic self. Set your boundaries and surround yourself with those in the community that are going to support you and uplift you. Okay, this is going to bring in that comfort, creating your own comfort zone. What feels good to you? What makes you feel good? Again, with that authenticity, standing in your truth. Okay, be true to who you are. Don't try to be somebody else. Be true to you. And, believe in hope. Okay, whatever your goals are, whatever you're attaining or striving towards, having that hope in your heart, opening that up and believing that it's going to manifest. All right. If you're kind of trying to work towards something and you're putting all this doubt and fear and everything else into it, it's just going to bring you down or keep you in that holding pattern. So you want to break through that, trusting and believing in that divine guidance, having the divine patience. I don't have the percentage on it, but there's so many people. Here's their goal right here. And they get right here thinking, okay, this is just not going to work. Not knowing that it's right here. They're about to make it and make this thing manifest, but then they let go. They give up. They're like, oh, it's not going to happen. Hey, EQ, good morning. Hey, lady. Hey, Ron, good morning. So good to see you all here. Well, sure, now you guys want to make a party. Okay, I'm going to do one more reading since you just joined. I love it. Okay, I'm getting a little froggy here. Oh, so good. All right, what do I do with my little cards? Oh, that's interesting. Well, maybe they don't want to be used right now. Okay, fine. We'll go with something else. Let me see. That's so funny. What did I put those cards? All right. The Spirit's telling me, don't worry about it. I said, okay. I won't worry about it. Okay, that one popped up. Let's see. Okay. Cards just jumping out. Okay, great. So this kind of ties and brings everything together. Self-love. All right. My reading last Friday was all about loving. I called it Love Thyself. So love you. Okay. This ties into the authenticity, your truth. Just be your own cheerleader. It's great to have that community and having others uplifting you and supporting you. But first and foremost, you have to do it for yourself. So be the best damn cheerleader that you can possibly be for yourself. Embrace you. That's the self-love. Okay. Part of that self-love is embracing and stirring up that sexual energy within yourself. This doesn't mean necessarily sexual with another person. This is that more sexual energy for you, embracing the goodness within you, feeling that, just if you're a person that loves to dance and even if you don't love to dance, move your body, get those, the energy going. And that can be just doing yoga, or that can be, as I said, dancing. It can be hiking, just moving your body, letting that energy go, get it going, and honoring your energy. Honor it. Okay. So again, I started off talking about whatever you're working on, whatever you're striving towards, honor that energy. In honoring it, that energy, that means getting the rest that you need, creating the balance in your life, that energy that you surround yourself with. So those people, removing the toxic people, bringing that energy where it feels good to you. And because this is going to open it up for unlimited possibilities for you. Okay. The possibilities are unlimited. So it's up to you whether you're going to tap into that or not. So, uh, that's right, Joe. Now we're talking. Oh, Ron. Boogie woogie. That's right. Get your boogie woogie on. Okay. This is really funny. I'm running around trying to find these cards, and I'm like, where are they? Where are they? I put them back in the box. It's too early in the morning. It's all good. That's the message that wanted to come through. So, all right. Okay. Spirit's telling me to do one more. I'm just seeing what's calling out to me. What's these? Okay. Tantric dancing. Yes. Yes, Joe. Feeling into that sexual energy, allowing your body just to really feel that. Rising, getting that Kundalini energy going, right? It's beautiful. I'll have to have someone on to talk a little bit more about sexual energy on one of my Wellness Wednesdays. I think that would be a great topic to dive a little deeper into that. Okay. We got courage. Oh, okay. Progress and healing. Okay. Finding the courage within yourself to take those next steps, whatever those next steps may be for you. Find the courage within yourself to step forward so that you can have the progress that you want. This is the goals that you want to achieve. This is what you're striving for. So taking those baby steps, having that courage to step into that, to move forward, and allowing healing to take place as well. This all ties into that getting the rest, having balance in your life, connecting with nature, embracing your energy, being honoring. That's what it was, honoring your energy, allowing that healing to be in place for you every step that you take. So, beautiful, beautiful message this morning. All right, so before I let you go, I would love to stay on, but I got to get to work. Let me leave you with a message this is a message for the collective, but one card. And I wanted to use my postcards from Spirit. Where is it? Okay. I love this deck here. This is the postcards from Spirit. And what's really nice about these is, sometimes if I'm feeling kind of like, I don't feel great today or whatever, pick a card to see what Spirit has to say to me. And it's generally spot on. So let's see what message Spirit has. And I can send you off for a beautiful weekend. Again, to all you mothers, happy Mother's Day, early Mother's Day. We don't want the little booklet in there. Okay. So this says, Dear you, there is always more than one side to an argument, two sides, if not more, to every story, and hundreds of ways to be right, be different, be at odds, and so on. Today, we suggest that instead of looking for differences, you find a meeting place of agreement and approach this experience with understanding and compassion. Seek common ground to understand how another person thinks or how an alternate plan might be laid. Stay out of judgment, too. Observe, discern, but accept that others have different stories, experiences, and journeys, and some people might refuse to remain open to another's point of view. No matter what, you've been presented with a great opportunity to explore a new way of doing things once common ground is reached. You're attracting people and situations that enrich your life and bring you wonderful things to learn. We love you so much. All right. Well, there you have it. This is all about that message of community, right? Finding those people that you can reach that common ground with. And it goes both ways, when you're creating your community and finding those people that you want to surround yourself with. It goes both ways. You have to listen, you got to give a little bit and they got to give a little bit, meeting each other at that common ground, listening to each other, having patience, with people. However, if that individual is not meeting you and they're not listening and working with you, then most likely they're probably, have some toxic. I don't know why I'm trying that word this morning. They may be toxic, or they just might be going through their own thing. Sometimes people just go through shit. So you just gotta let them be. And if they come back, but if they're showing that same pattern of not listening and meeting you and this and that, then that's a person that you don't want to surround yourself with. So be mindful of that. There was a phrase in here that I liked. The conflict resolution card. Yes, Susan. I do too, Mashika. Yeah, love Colette Baron Reed. Where was that part? Yes, find a meeting place of agreement and approach this experience with understanding and compassion. Seek common ground to understand how another person thinks or how an alternate plan might be laid, and stay out of judgment. So, but you want to attract people and situations that enrich your life and bring you wonderful things to learn. We can all learn from each other. So open yourself up to connecting with others, but don't let them drag you down. All right. Stay authentic to who you are. Be your true self. Embrace yourself. Love yourself. Bring in that self-love, and just keep reaching for the stars. Let your light shine. That is the message for this weekend. I hope you all have a beautiful, beautiful weekend. Thank you, Susan, Mashika, Ron, Joe, Susan, Jay, A-Lady, EQ. Who else was here this morning? I think I got everyone. And if I didn't, I apologize. But thank you so much for joining me this morning. And I hope you all have an incredible weekend. Be safe and take care. All right. Blessings.